You ever wonder why it took so long to get this song on all music platforms? Let me explain. Initially, when I wrote the song, I used a musical term called sampling. Sampling is a process where you use someone else's recording in your own music, but if you do that, you can't release it on music streaming platforms unless you get music clearance, which is the practice of obtaining permission to use music from the copyright holders. And there's a lot of copyright owners of the original Tokyo Drift song. So because I didn't have those rights, I could only release the song on SoundCloud and YouTube, which I did. But not even a day or two later, and subsidiaries from this company, and also this company, were hitting me up to sign the track. And I may or may not have. So to get sample clearance, you have to get the music publisher, the master recording owners, and the artists that wrote the track to approve your use of sampling. This is what a record label does because usually an artist doesn't have these connections. So they would have to get permission from these artists and the other copyright owners to release it. But you also have to recreate all the samples even if you get permission, so if you can avoid it, don't sample anything. If you do, you might have to re-record the samples like I did. And apparently this is from a sample website. That means anyone can use it in their own music, and that's why it's in so many songs. But I had to re-record it anyway. I should also mention that the vocals had to be re-recorded too, but I was able to recreate all the instrumental samples myself. Can you tell which one's mine and which one's the original? When you release a song, you have the master recording, compositional rights, and publishing rights. And for a record label to release a song that samples another artist's work, they have to clear all three. And if you can't get that clearance as an artist, you're not considered the copyright holder. After 5 months of not getting that clearance, my only option was to release it as a cover song. You'll lose composition and publishing rights, which means it won't be in a movie, but you'll get to own the master recording. To release a cover song, you'll need to get a mechanical license and still recreate all the samples. So as soon as I could, I uploaded it to DistroKid and got my mechanical license. I really wish I knew how to do this 5 months ago, but Tokyo Heat is finally out and it's hit 200,000 streams, which isn't bad. But if you get the support from a major record label and they clear the sample, it'll go a lot further.